Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Aries for the week of December Christmas 25th, 2023. So Merry Christmas to everybody celebrating. I hope you have a blessed year or a year ahead. I don't know why. Okay, lots of energy going on here. Venus moves into Sagittarius, and also the full moon in full moon in Cancer on Tuesday. So check out, I'll be posting up daily horoscopes this week as well. So the North Node in your first house is forming a fire trine with the first, fifth, and ninth house with the part of fortune in your fifth house of Leo. Careful what you jump into, or make sure you're doing your research before you go into jumping into something new. And this is also an ASMR video as well. I'm gonna keep doing that. So yes, all right. So I like to shuffle my cards because I like to do stuff with my hands. So yes. So this is a time when your life direction comes into focus. Events at this time serve to distinguish you and set you apart from your peers. Oh, and I'm using a new deck. Look at. I don't know if I like it because I can't put the light on it. So, because it gets like really, really shiny and then I can't see anything. And then my stigmatism kicks in and it's like I'm blind. Okay. So events at this time serve to distinguish you and set you apart from your peers. Meetings with important people or higher ups can happen this week. Your approach to life is more serious and methodical, and you have a high self-confidence at this time. You could be getting really good presents on Monday. You feel the need to act. It is a good time for exercise. But also don't push yourself with the exercising because you can be accident prone as well. So careful while driving because you could be playing bumper cars with everybody as you go visit people and leave people's houses. Or careful while traveling in general. You could be butting head with TSA, or you could be getting in trouble with the law in whatever country you are in. So traveling at this time, be cautious or check with the rules of TSA so you don't get in trouble. Or you could be accident prone. So careful also when driving, or be careful pushing yourself when it comes to exercise. This is a great time for agreements. Agreements can be forged at this time. You do have a stellium in your ninth house, so this is a great time. You could be a little bit wanderlust in different countries, a bit more adventurous, wanting to poke the bear, or go experimenting and being like, oh my gosh, I'm being so cute. You know how y'all do. You finding trouble. That's what you guys love to do. You finding trouble this week, so be careful. Okay, you can feel oppressed in your relationships because you have lessons when it comes to your relationships with others in regards to being in service and related to work and service and health. You need to be about bigger picture when it comes to your relationships, so careful when it comes to lashing out on other people. Then we have Mercury in retrograde on the full moon energy in the sign of Cancer. Mercury in retrograde is in the sign of Sagittarius right now, but we also have a beautiful energy happening here as well, a beautiful kite energy happening on the full moon. The focus on the fourth house energy, so you should be more about your traditions, family at this time, and spending more time with family. But you also have this kite energy with communications, okay, with your 9th, 7th, and 12th house and 4th house. This is a great time for business picking up, starting a new routine, or getting a lot done with this energy. You may be successful in seeking out help financially, or other people are more willing to help you out financially at this time, or this could be business picking up at this time as well. For some of you here, this could be family or friends asking for a loan, or this could be you this could be family or friends asking for a loan. This could also be you getting like a house or purchasing an apartment at this time, so make sure that you read the fine print. You may get an invitation to a special social event at this time. Also, love, friendships, entertainment, remembrance of the good times, and lighthearted subjects with communications is happening. This is a good time to discuss relationships or to tell someone you love them, or you just want to connect with other people in your life that you haven't connected to really, and make it a point to reach out to them. Your intuition and creative imagination is very strong. You may experience psychic events or strange coincidence more often. You may be attracted to the mystical side of life, of course, full moon energy. Legal dealings may be under a cloud of confusion because everything is delayed at this time, so everything could be up in the air with this energy, or other people could be giving problems. in regards to legal matters. You're inclined to be thrifty when possible. Steady and dependable gains. You can be butting heads with those in authority or not getting along with those who are older. Compromise should be sought in issues related to career. Seek now to make a sound foundation for the future. You may have difficulties with superiors. You may have to travel for business purposes. It is a good time for publishing or signing legal contracts. It just means that you'll sign them again at be throwing yourself into something new, or you can be taking control over a situation, either with family and taking over family crisis or whatever family drama is happening, or maybe somebody is passing and you could be taking control of the house at this time, or there's pressures building up to the point where you feel the need that you need to take control of certain situations. So this could be a crisis situation happening in regards to career at this time with this energy, or some kind of surprising event comes up that requires you to be adaptable to reach your goals. It's also hard for you to maintain status quo now. Be careful of accidents, watch for your health. This could be also dealing with people at work or particular group creating order out of chaos. I feel also it could be a situation where you feel like somebody is in a leadership position, but they don't know what the hell they're doing, okay? And they don't know how to control the situation. You could be dealing with like a Leo or an Aquarius, and they could be running around like a chicken with its head cut off, trying to figure out like what to do in this crisis situation. And then you're going to step in, and then you're going to deal with the situation, okay, and bring order to chaos, okay? So careful with this energy, because you're definitely stepping on toes, or you're making somebody feel like they're stupid at this time because you're controlling over the situation, or you're simplifying the situation and it's going to make them feel dumb. This situation here where you feel like certain areas of your life or even situations around you are a bit out of control, and now you're taking back control over situations in your life that have nothing to do with you. This could be trying to get somebody out of drugs, you know, for example, or trying to get somebody's life back on track with this energy, trying to get somebody to get housing at this time. You are being a participant in their life and taking control and creating order and from chaos from their life, okay? Then on the 28th, this is the ability to lead by popular appeal. So a great time for those of you in media and social media. Important people are on your side and you have a tendency to get what you want. Also, potentially, this can be a promotion happening, or for some of you, could be promoted to a higher ranking position if you're like in the army or you're a police officer, or your status within your career is changing. Watch your spending because your financial situation can be changing. Life, however, may be challenging or resist your efforts, but you're willing to fight back. You often are unwilling to compromise at this time, so you can expect a lot of delays. It won't be till after January 2nd till things start moving along, okay? I feel while intense... Ooh! Oh, everybody's like, stop shuffling. Well, whatever. I'll stop shuffling. Fine. So then, while intense desires demand action, you may have difficulty releasing them. Frustration builds up, and finding appropriate outlets like physical activity can help relieve this. Circumstances provide a deeper awareness of what you truly want and what you adamantly reject. Relationships with relatives or in-laws may be uncomfortable, but not enough so that it will be willing to break your peace. Legal matters may get tied up for the time being because, of course, the holidays, so they're not going to be doing anything during the holidays, so it's going to be after January 2nd that they're going to start doing things, okay? You may feel like your lawyer isn't doing any work, and they're probably not because they're probably on vacation, okay? And also situations deal with conflict of interest for some of you. So you may end up with the short end of the stick when it comes to agreements because your mental guard is down. Communications are very polite, maybe too polite to the point of superficial. They may produce uncomfortable or bearing situations on top of that. Then on the 29th at 3:23 p.m., Venus enters Sagittarius in your 9th house, and you have a stellium here as well. So this is a great energy for communications, a great energy for the law of attraction here as well. You could be over a situation going on in your life, or you could be over certain people with this energy as well. You had enough of them. You could feel things very intensely, especially when it comes to family and your living situation. You could be over this energy. This is not the best time to strike out in a new direction, as you need to address and question the foundations you already have in place. And wanting something new in your life may just be another way to ignore what is happening in your present circumstances, or avoiding certain situations, or avoiding your feelings at this time. So for some of you may jump into a new relationship during this time period because you're trying to avoid your feelings at this time with this energy, okay? Because that's why we sometimes do that type of stuff, all right? Or we're bored with our lives or whatever, or certain things you're getting restless about, so you're going to focus on other things or be more about your play with this energy. And you could be more about your play at this time because we have Venus in the 9th house. So friends are taking you out of your routine at this time and providing a source of entertainment for you with this energy as well. For some of you here, you may also lose a client at this time that you depended on financially, or experience loss of property. Overwhelming pressures may force you out of your job or demand you to relocate away from your support system. In some situations, it may be appropriate to fight the pressure you feel, but at this time, often the best to let go rather than fight, especially if these obstacles are essentially out of your control. As disorienting and confusing as the process may be, you won't lose what you truly need, and the struggle to rebuild your situation is where the benefit of the time is found. And also, you got to think about it. Pluto's ready to go into Aquarius at this time, so this is not the time to be holding on to certain situations that are going on in your life, okay? So this is definitely change, okay? Even though it may feel uncomfortable and disorienting, but still this is a positive thing because you're ending certain cycles in your life that no longer apply, and you're rebuilding to create firmer foundations in your life, which will give you an opportunity to advance in your career or advance in certain areas of your life, okay? So see the positive in the situation. Alrighty, the first card I come up with is the Hermit card. Ooh, okay, I haven't seen them on camera yet. Is the Hermit card. So this could be a time where you don't feel like really celebrating here for some of you. Okay, and you could be spending more time alone with this energy. Also, for some of you, you could be more focused on other things going on in your life, or you have something heavy on your mind at this time with this energy here. But for some of you, you definitely, it's the holidays, you're feeling lonely with this energy. The Hierophant card, this is more of a time of introspection for you with this energy as well. Okay, so you could be going through it emotionally. So even though this is a time of introspection, for some of you, if you're delving into prayer and you're delving into law of attraction and things like that, and you're working on your emotional self, then yeah, it's really going to feel like a time of introspection. But if you're not, it's going to be feeling like a time of like you're kind of a little bit, not necessarily out of control, but you're definitely feeling some kind of way. The Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer, is yes. So there is fulfillment coming your way. There is good news happening for you eventually, but it may not be at the time that you want, because this is loneliness and this is introspection for me when they're together and when the High Priestess is together. So that means that basically it's like it will happen eventually, but not on your time, okay? The Five of Cups, yeah, you could be dealing with separation or loss. You're going through it emotionally at this time, so try to see the blessing in your situation, no matter how bad the situation is, but change is a good thing with this energy. Just don't try to see it as a bad thing. This week my tire blew up on me, and the best part about it is that in my natal chart, like I do my like yearly and stuff, I'm supposed to be going through some kind of lawsuit and stuff like that. And I think it's because I have a stellium in Scorpio in my 9th house. So it was like, I think I was supposed to go into some kind of car accident, and instead my tire popped. And it's because I've been delving into prayer consciousness, and I've been delving more into spirituality and stuff like that, and I think like God is like really like looking out for me. So my car is in the shop at this time because I got it popped. So it's like, it's a good thing, because that means that I could have gotten killed, because like where I live, like you got to go like 50 miles per hour and stuff, but people go like Indy 500, and then I got all these like these dips. I mean, it's like if you are not sober, do not drive in my neighborhood because you will like fall into something. So, you know, that's the positive about it, you know, and I'm so happy the way God looked out for me. So it's like you have to change the conversation in your head with this energy and the way that you see the negative things that happen in your life, you know? Like another example, during my prayer session, I have a prayer session that I do every week. And it's like, you know, it's a Jewish prayer session. It's like, you guys seen it before. If you guys know, you know. So, and it was like, you know, and this woman comes on and she's disrupting the class. Then worse off, we can't mute her. So I said to the group that this represents the distraction that we deal with in everyday life and how we need to focus on what is important in our lives. And right now, praying is important in us. So let's focus on that, you know, because we're always going to have distractions like this. But you have to focus on what is important to you and not be distracted and irritated and allow ego to reign supreme on the noise around you. You know, I just thought I should share that. But this can be an overwhelming time for you. So you may have to take some time to appreciate what you have accomplished here before you move forward in making any important decisions. So this could be a time where you have to be good at being alone, okay, before you can move forward. The moon card, I feel like this is clarity happening for you with this energy here. So there's a lot of introspection here with this energy, a lot of things that are hidden, a lot of revelations could be coming up for you during this time period as well. Some of it could be intuition, but I feel like, you know what, if you're feeling restless at this time, it is your intuition speaking to you and letting you know change is happening, but it's not happening anytime soon, okay? The Nine of Wands, for some of you are scared to make certain changes in your life, okay? And that's why you're getting all up in your feelings about things, you know, because you're scared to go there and you're scared to make changes. But also you're lucky because the timing of it all. But after the second, when Mercury is officially direct, you know, then you're going to have to like get off your hands and decide what you're going to do about your future, you know? So you could be like really at a crossroads in your life when it comes to certain things or ending a relationship during this time period. So it's up to you what you want to do with this energy here. I feel like you're very much invested in your feelings at this time as well. The Eight of Coins, for some of you here, you could be obsessed about certain things going on in your life, certain things that are out of your control could be taking precedence, and that's because you have a stellium in your 4th house and you have all the planets in retrograde in the sign of Cancer. So I feel like for some of you here, you're worried about your emotional security and your financial stability at this time with this energy. It's either one or the other or both. So you're focusing, for some of you, you're focusing on everything and anything that is out of your control at this time. For some of you here, I see you turning a hobby into a business endeavor eventually. So know that. I do feel like for some of you here, you can feel the pressure at work to perform at this time with this energy, or you're being given a lot more responsibilities than you're used to. The Ten of Swords, for some of you, you're starting over in certain areas of your life with this energy as well. Okay, for some of you, you know, the Wheel of Fortune card, Ten of Swords, this could also be a reversal of fortune that you could be going through during this time period as well, alrighty? The Sun card, I see clarity, I see clarity at this time. I see endings and new beginnings coming up for you. I feel for some of you here, despite having the Hermit card here, it doesn't necessarily you feel alone. You could be happy being alone, but there is loneliness around you, or you live alone with this energy, okay? So you could be feeling that, but I don't know. I'm single right now, so it's kind of like I kind of like my loneliness right now. Watch, I'm gonna be like lonely for like 2.5 seconds, and then next year it's gonna be like boot up. Oh God. So anyways, but yeah, I see like clarity happening to you here, and I feel like you're being grounded. I feel like you could be more analytical in your way of thinking, or you're trying to talk yourself out of a situation at this time. You're trying to talk yourself out of new beginnings during this time period as well. The Four of Coins, yeah, you're more about, it's because we got too many damn planets in Cancer. That's why. You're more about your stability in life, okay? Your emotional and financial stability in your life. You're more about what is comfortable favorable to you, even though you're being challenged by your situation almost on a daily basis, even though you're unhappy, but you're going to sit through it because things got to change, right? No, it's just going to get worse. It's like the snow globe, and it's like you're being flicked in the ear by a little kid, and it's like, how much are you going to tolerate? How much are you going to tolerate? And then one day you're not going to be able to tolerate any more of this. You know, it's okay for right now because Mercury's in retrograde and you don't want to go repeating this crap. So that's why you're kind of like sitting on your hands about things at this time, you know. But then you have 4 planets in like 4 planets in Cancer that's kind of like making you sit on your hands about things and being overly cautious and overly think things at this time. All right. The 9 of Coins. For some of you, this could be the end of a cycle. This could be an end of an era coming up for you. I do see traveling coming up here. You know, and some of you, you're very reluctant to make these changes. But these changes that are coming up in your life that you know that you have to make, they're very good. I feel like for some of you here, you may have to revisit a situation, but you may be scared to revisit or go back to a situation because you feel like everybody else feels the same way that you're feeling. Somebody's giving life to a situation. No, you're the only one that's giving life to a situation. You're the only one that's making mountains out of molehills. You can come back whenever you feel like it, brand new, and nobody's not going to say nothing about it but you. Okay? I also feel with this energy, I hear singlehood. So, okay, so singlehood, hey. I also feel like you're very mystical at this time, so you can be delving into your spirituality. I do see mysticism here with this energy. The 3 of Coins, let me see. Okay, we got 1, 2. So there's money worries happening here with this energy. Also, there's delays because we have a lot of coin cards. So Rome wasn't built in a day with this energy. So know that, okay? Magician card, keep the energy positive during this time period. I feel eventually you're going to get more than you were bargaining for. So this could be other people in your life coming in and helping you out financially, and they're going to give you a lot more. So if you start like a GoFundMe thing and things like that, that you're going to, you know, and you started like at $1,500 to help pay for bills, you might get more than that, okay? The Tower card, I do see a move happening for some of you here with this energy. This could be also the sale of a house or traveling coming up or dealing with property matters during this time period as well. So eventually you'll move, okay? And this could be like next year. The Page of Coins, I feel for some of you here that other people could find you very reliable. Again, more responsibilities are coming to you, or other people are going to you for your expertise advice with this energy here as well. So this could be a great time for business picking up with this energy. The Ace of Swords, your perspective and outlook on life is changing. You have a lot of influence over other people. This could also be epiphanies happening and some great advice and wisdom that you will be sharing with other people during this time period as well. You're very analytical in your way of thinking. Also business picking up at this time. A lot of coin cards here, so you're definitely sitting on your hands about a lot of things that you want to do at this time with this energy. You're not so quick to jump into anything new. You could be delving in self-pity and feeling sorry for yourself. The 7 of Coins, yep, you're sitting on your hands about things, so there's a lot of delays here with this energy. And you know what, sometimes delays are good because it's like, you know, like law of attraction stuff, you know, and like The Secret. Remember the if you guys watch this, the Netflix The Secret, and how like the guy wishes for an elephant, and how there's a blessing that everything gets delayed because then, or else we all be like riding around on elephants, which is not such a bad idea, you know. But it could be like a situation like that. So it's like, do you really want it? Do you really want it? Let's think about it. Okay, so like everything happens for a reason. For some of you could be at a crossroads in your life at this time. The King of Coins, more money coming to you. So this could be money incentive. This could be like some kind of like large lump sum. For some of you, this could be business picking up. So even though there's money worries, things will work out for you financially, okay? So know that. The 3 of Swords, traveling coming up. I feel like an ex could be coming up back into your life. For some of you, you're dealing with loss and separation at this time with this energy, or you're not over a loss at this time, so you're still grieving about a situation. The 8 of Wands, I feel like you're manifesting something into your life. So whatever needs to come into your life, know that eventually you'll get it, okay? Let me know what you think of these cards, all right? Because I don't know. I like them. I think they're beautiful. But it's like the way they look, I'm like looking at them on the screen, and it's like, it's like, okay. But anyways, let me know. Because like, look how shiny it is. I wonder if I put the light on it, I'm not gonna be able to see. I'm gonna have to put my glasses on. I have like the worst stigmatism in the world. Oh my gosh. So, anyways, the Page of Wands. I feel like you could be receiving some really, really good news at this time, where you start seeing life in Technicolor. I see this being a time of new beginnings for you. I feel you could be making friends with somebody that has like a lot in common, or this could be a new love interest, even though it's not an auspicious time for it. So this could be coming up next year, where you two are going to have a lot in common. Okay. Ooh, we are not inventive. Are we reactive? But we're not inventive. We're not inventive at this time. And we're kind of like no longer watching a situation. Okay, so whatever, if you were spying on somebody on the social media, you're no longer doing that with this energy. You could be moving on from this person, because you could be assuming that this person moved on from you, and really it could be like them waiting for you to connect with them. Okay, so remember, the phone works both ways. So, you need to like work on being the Aries and be the bigger person and reach out to this person. I do see things being on hold with this energy. For some of you, you could be inspired by what other people are doing at this time. So there could be copyright infringement, so be careful with that. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe with this energy. Lots of people in your cards, so you could be out and about more than usual with others. The Queen of Cups, I feel for some of you here, if you had an opportunity to do things differently, opportunities, second chances are coming around, and you have an opportunity to do things differently. This does not have to deal with love. It could be your old job calling you back to see if you want to come back and work for them. It could also be a situation here where you could be doing like your money situation can start picking up, and if you had problems saving money, this time you're doing things differently with this energy as well. So it could be like those kind of opportunities coming back to you during this time period. Okay, I do feel like for some of you here that you may no longer be single come the new year. All right, so when Mercury goes direct, a lot of people are going to get booed up. Trust your intuition. The High Priestess card, you could be at the right place at the right time. Know to listen to page. Oh, I like the way High Priestess look at that. Oh my god. Okay. So trust your intuition at this time. I do see that your spirit guides are guiding you with this energy. Be careful of manipulative people, because right now you got a stellium in your 9th house. You're super gullible. Okay, so just be aware of that, and don't fall for certain things with this energy. But your intuition is highlighted during this time period as well. So delve into certainty as well with this energy. Okay, I love you, my Rams. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Kisses. Mwah.